guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Cuckoo TV. Today we are talking about types of biodiversity. Biodiversity is measured on a number of different levels which together contribute to an overall snapshot of planet's health. Genetic diversity. Let's start with the micro view. Genetic diversity is important within a species. To measure this, scientists can look at how many different versions of particular gene and allele exist with a population. The more variations of that allele which may determine, say, planet color or its natural resistance to infection. The more genetically diverse that population is, and more likely that population will contain individuals who carry traits that make them resilient to an environment stressor. Species diversity. The most common way to view and measure biodiversity is the number of species in a region. Biodiversity spikes near the equator in tropical region, where a wide variety of concentration of life is found. These areas are often called biodiversity hot spots. However, even the most extreme environment, from the Arctic tundra to Sahara desert, sustain a diversity of life. Functional diversity. Functional diversity involves other things grouping wildlife by functions they perform, like foraging, nutrient cycling, or predation. In another way to measure biodiversity, each species fills a niche. When ecosystems are out of balance, it's often because they have lost a species that performed an important function. Sharp decline in bee population remove the critical pollinator from an ecosystem. Say Rachel, this negatively impacts vegetation and ecological crisis that currently playing out in real time. Ecosystem diversity. In the same way that a diversity of species help maintain balance with an ecosystem, a diversity of ecosystem maintain balance across planet. But industrial activities are pushing ecosystem to the brink of collapse. Then we are talking about we have lost an estimated 85% of our wetlands. Globally, we have seen more than a third of historic forest cover disappearing, and half of all coral reefs have died since 1950. Scientists predict that should we fail to take action, entire reef ecosystem will become functionally extinct by 2050, with repercussions for all species that rely on them. related to all that. If you have any question, you can ask it to me in the comment section. And if you are new to my YouTube channel Cuckoo TV, must subscribe my YouTube channel and press the bell icon for more upcoming videos and details. Keep watching, keep supporting.